To become the person who attracts success, you first must understand that success is not an accident or a matter of luck. It is a result of your mindset, your actions, and the energy you put into your life. Success comes to those who cultivate a mindset that aligns with growth, opportunity, and persistence. If you want to attract success, you must first become the kind of person who embodies those qualities. Someone who attracts not only opportunities, but the right kind of energy that fosters growth, progress, and achievement. To become the person who attracts success, the first essential step is to develop a mindset of abundance. A mindset of abundance is the belief that there are limitless opportunities available to you and that success is not reserved for a select few. Too often, people operate from a place of scarcity, where they believe there is only so much success to go around and that if others succeed, there's less for them. This mindset creates a feeling of competition and jealousy, leading individuals to believe that they must struggle and fight for every opportunity. However, when you adopt a mindset of abundance, you start to see the world differently. You realize that there are endless opportunities waiting for you to take action and that success is something that you can create for yourself. When you have a mindset of abundance, you stop viewing the success of others as a threat. Instead of feeling envious or competitive, you begin to see the achievements of others as proof that success is possible and available to everyone. This shift in perspective opens the door to collaboration rather than competition. Instead of focusing on the limitations of your own abilities or resources, you start to focus on what you can do with what you have and how you can create more opportunities for yourself. This mindset not only helps you develop a more positive outlook, but also inspires you to take the necessary actions that will lead to your own success. An abundant mindset also means embracing the belief that there is always room for more success. When you operate from a place of abundance, you recognize that opportunities for growth and achievement are infinite. You no longer view success as a destination, but as an ongoing journey that is constantly unfolding. This perspective shifts your focus from chasing the next big break to appreciating and creating smaller successes along the way. You understand that success is a process, and with every small step you take, you are moving closer to greater things. One of the most important aspects of an abundant mindset is the ability to focus on opportunities rather than obstacles. People with a scarcity mindset tend to focus on what they lack: time, money, resources, or connections. They view these perceived shortages as insurmountable barriers that prevent them from reaching their goals. On the other hand, individuals with an abundant mindset see opportunities even in the face of challenges. They focus on what they can do with what they have, recognizing that even small steps can lead to significant progress. By shifting your focus from limitations to possibilities, you unlock your creative potential and open yourself to a world of opportunities that would otherwise be invisible. An abundant mindset also involves the belief that you are worthy of success. Many people struggle with feelings of inadequacy or unworthiness, believing that they don't deserve to achieve their goals. This feeling of unworthiness can prevent them from taking the necessary actions to reach their full potential. However, when you adopt an abundant mindset, you recognize that you are just as deserving of success as anyone else. You acknowledge your value and understand that your goals are not only possible, but also worth pursuing. This belief in your worthiness creates a powerful internal drive that propels you forward, even when challenges arise. Moreover, adopting a mindset of abundance requires you to move past fear and doubt. Fear often arises from a belief in scarcity, where we fear there is not enough success or opportunity to go around. This fear can paralyze us and prevent us from taking action. However, when you shift to an abundant mindset, fear no longer has the same power over you. You begin to understand that fear is a natural part of growth and success, and that the presence of fear does not mean you are on the wrong path. Instead, fear becomes an indication that you are stepping out of your comfort zone and toward something greater. By embracing fear as a catalyst for growth, you allow it to motivate you rather than hinder you. A mindset of abundance also encourages generosity and collaboration. Instead of hoarding knowledge, resources, or opportunities, those with an abundant mindset are willing to share what they have with others. They understand that success is not a zero-sum game, and that helping others succeed will not diminish their own chances of success. In fact, by helping others, they create a network of supportive relationships that ultimately benefit everyone involved. This spirit of collaboration and generosity builds trust, and opens the door to more opportunities for growth and success. In addition, an abundant mindset encourages resilience. Life is filled with ups and downs, and setbacks are inevitable. However, when you view the world through an abundant lens, you don't see setbacks as permanent failures. Instead, you recognize them as temporary obstacles that can be overcome. You understand that challenges are part of the journey, and they provide valuable lessons that contribute to your growth. This resilience is a key characteristic of those who attract success. Instead of giving up when things get tough, you embrace challenges as opportunities to learn, grow, and become stronger. To cultivate an abundant mindset, it's important to practice gratitude regularly. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you don't have to what you do have. When you are grateful for the things you already possess, you begin to attract more positive energy into your life. Gratitude helps you recognize the abundance that already exists around you, and it aligns your mindset with the frequency of success. As you begin to appreciate the opportunities, relationships, and resources you have, you will find that more and more opportunities begin to flow into your life. Lastly, an abundant mindset means embracing change and being open to new possibilities. When you believe that success is available in endless forms, you become more adaptable and open-minded. You are willing to try new things, take calculated risks, and step outside of your comfort zone. Instead of resisting change, you welcome it as a natural part of the process that leads to growth and new opportunities. This openness to change and new experiences allows you to stay ahead of the curve and continuously evolve, making it easier for success to flow into your life. By cultivating a mindset of abundance, you position yourself to not only attract success, but to create it. When you believe that opportunities are limitless and that you are worthy of achieving your dreams, you begin to take the necessary actions to make those dreams a reality. With an abundance mindset, you stop focusing on what you lack and start focusing on what you can create, knowing that the potential for success is boundless. To attract success, one of the most critical components is taking consistent action. Success is not a matter of waiting for the perfect moment or waiting for motivation to strike. It's about showing up day after day, taking the necessary steps toward your goals regardless of how you feel in the moment. Action is the foundation upon which all success is built. Without it, dreams remain nothing more than wishes and goals stay unfulfilled. To become the person who attracts success, you must develop the habit of taking consistent, focused action, no matter how small the steps might seem. Taking action doesn't just mean moving forward when everything is going well. It means showing up when things are hard, when you're not feeling your best, or when the odds seem stacked against you. Success is often a series of small, deliberate actions, each one compounding over time to create momentum. You don't have to know everything, and you don't have to have all the resources at your disposal to start. What matters is that you start, and you continue moving forward. Every step you take, no matter how insignificant it may seem, adds up and propels you closer to your desired outcome. One of the most common reasons people fail to take action is the fear of failure. People often hesitate because they worry about what will happen if things don't go as planned. But in reality, failure is an inevitable part of the journey toward success. Those who succeed are not the ones who avoid failure. They are the ones who embrace it, learn from it, and use it to fuel their next steps. The fear of failure is often exaggerated, and by focusing on what could go wrong, you're holding yourself back from achieving what could go right. When you take action despite the fear, you train yourself to face challenges head-on and build resilience. You will discover that the fear itself is often the biggest obstacle standing in your way. The key to success lies in overcoming procrastination. Procrastination is often a form of avoidance driven by fear, self-doubt, or the desire to wait for the perfect conditions to act. Waiting for the ideal moment can result in missed opportunities, as life rarely presents perfectly timed windows of opportunity. The people who attract success are the ones who take action immediately, even when the timing isn't perfect. They understand that there will never be a perfect moment to begin. They simply take that first step, knowing that progress comes from consistent effort, not from waiting for the ideal circumstances. Once you start, you often find that momentum builds and things begin to fall into place. The key is to get moving, even when you're uncertain about the outcome. In addition to overcoming procrastination, taking consistent action requires you to develop discipline. Discipline is the ability to take action regardless of how you feel in the moment. It's about doing what needs to be done even when you'd rather do something else. Successful people are not always motivated, but they are disciplined. They don't rely on fleeting motivation to drive their actions. They build habits and routines that keep them moving forward. Discipline allows you to show up consistently, even on days when you don't feel like it. The more you build your discipline, the easier it becomes to take action without needing external motivation to push you. Taking consistent action also requires setting clear, actionable goals. A goal without a clear plan of action is just a dream. In order to move towards success, you need to break down your larger objectives into smaller, manageable steps that you can take every day. The more specific and actionable your goals are, the easier it will be to take consistent action toward achieving them. This approach helps to eliminate confusion and overwhelm, as you'll always know exactly what needs to be done next. By focusing on daily achievable tasks, you make consistent progress and steadily move toward your larger goal. It's also important to recognize that not every action will be perfect, and that's okay. Perfectionism can be a huge barrier to taking action, as it causes people to delay moving forward until everything is just right. However, perfection is an illusion. There is no such thing as a flawless plan or execution. The key to success is taking action, adjusting as you go, and learning from your mistakes. Each time you take action, you gain valuable experience and insight that will help you improve along the way. Don't let the fear of making mistakes hold you back. Embrace imperfection and use it as a tool for growth. One of the most effective ways to maintain consistent action is to track your progress. Monitoring your progress helps you stay accountable to yourself and ensures that you are moving in the right direction. It also provides motivation by showing you how far you've come. Small wins along the way provide the fuel to keep going, and seeing your progress gives you the confidence to push through any obstacles that arise. Tracking your actions also allows you to identify areas where you may need to improve or make adjustments, which helps you stay on course and continue progressing toward your goal. Taking action is also about being adaptable. Sometimes the path to success isn't linear, and things may not go according to plan. When obstacles arise, it's important to remain flexible and willing to change your approach. Being able to adapt and adjust your actions based on feedback and changing circumstances ensures that you continue moving forward, even when things get tough. Flexibility allows you to overcome challenges without losing momentum, and it enables you to stay on track even when the journey becomes unpredictable. Ultimately, taking consistent action requires a shift in mindset. It requires you to focus on the process rather than just the outcome. The people who attract success are those who are committed to the journey and who understand that success is not a destination but a series of small, deliberate steps taken over time. They know that every action, no matter how small, brings them closer to their ultimate goal. By developing the habit of consistent action, you'll find that success becomes inevitable, because success is built on what you do every day, not just what you do when motivation strikes. Building success-aligned habits is one of the most powerful ways to attract success into your life. Success is not something that happens overnight, nor is it the result of a single action or effort. It is the cumulative effect of the habits you practice day in and day out. The person who attracts success is someone who knows that their daily habits shape their future. Every action, thought, and decision you make contributes to the person you are becoming, and over time, these small choices can either propel you toward success or hold you back. By consciously developing and nurturing success-aligned habits, you set yourself up for long-term achievement and growth. Habits are the building blocks of your daily routine, and your routine is what dictates your long-term success. When you consistently engage in positive, productive habits, you lay the groundwork for achieving your goals. Success is the result of sustained effort over time, and habits help you stay focused, motivated, and on track, even when motivation wanes or external conditions aren't ideal. Success-aligned habits are not about relying on bursts of energy or inspiration to move forward. Instead, they are about creating routines and systems that automatically guide you toward your goals. One of the most important habits for success is the habit of setting clear, achievable goals. Without clear goals, it's easy to become distracted or lose sight of what you're working toward. Success starts with clarity. It's about knowing exactly what you want to achieve and breaking it down into actionable steps. By setting clear goals, you give yourself a roadmap to follow. This helps eliminate confusion and keeps you focused on what matters most. Once you have your goals in place, it's easier to design the daily habits that will support them. Your goals should be specific, measurable, and aligned with your values, as this will give you the motivation to stay consistent in your efforts. Another key habit is the practice of time management. Success is often the result of how well you manage your time. Time is a finite resource, and how you spend it directly impacts your success. People who attract success understand the value of time and use it wisely. They plan their days, prioritize tasks, and avoid wasting time on distractions. Effective time management requires discipline and the ability to stay focused on high-priority tasks. By creating a structured daily schedule, you ensure that you're making progress on your most important goals. This habit helps you stay organized, reduce stress, and stay on top of your responsibilities. Along with time management, developing the habit of focus is critical for success. In today's world, distractions are everywhere, and it's easy to get sidetracked by social media, emails, or even internal distractions like self-doubt. The person who attracts success knows how to maintain laser focus on the task at hand. Focus allows you to give your full attention to the work you're doing, which leads to greater productivity and better results. Successful people don't multitask or spread themselves too thin. Instead, they focus on one thing at a time, ensuring that their efforts are deliberate and intentional. By making focus a habit, you maximize the quality of your work and reduce the chances of procrastination or mistakes. Another success-linked habit is the habit of continuous learning. Successful people never stop learning. They seek out new knowledge, whether through books, seminars, podcasts, or other forms of education. By dedicating yourself to lifelong learning, you increase your expertise and expand your capabilities. This habit not only helps you stay relevant in an ever-changing world, but also fosters personal growth and adaptability. The more you learn, the more you can apply that knowledge to your goals, and the better equipped you are to handle challenges that arise. Continuous learning ensures that you are always improving and evolving, which is a key component of success. Building resilience through habits is also crucial for success. Life is full of setbacks, challenges, and obstacles, and how you respond to them often determines your level of success. The habit of resilience involves maintaining a positive attitude and perseverance in the face of adversity. Instead of giving up when things get tough, resilient people take setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. They adapt, adjust, and keep moving forward. By practicing resilience as a habit, you become more equipped to handle the ups and downs of the journey to success. This habit ensures that you don't get discouraged when things don't go as planned, but instead you use challenges as stepping stones toward your goals. Another essential habit for success is self-discipline. Self-discipline is the ability to stay consistent even when you don't feel like it. It's easy to take action when you're motivated, but motivation doesn't always last. Self-discipline, on the other hand, allows you to keep going even when the initial excitement fades. This habit is especially important when it comes to working toward long-term goals. The process of achieving success requires consistent effort, and without discipline, it's easy to give up halfway through or lose sight of your objective. Successful people develop the habit of doing what needs to be done, even when it's not the most fun or glamorous task. Finally, the habit of gratitude plays an essential role in attracting success. People who are grateful for what they already have are more likely to attract more abundance into their lives. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's already present, which helps to cultivate a mindset of abundance. When you practice gratitude regularly, you begin to see opportunities and blessings in places you might have otherwise overlooked. Gratitude not only improves your mindset, but also enhances your relationships with others, as it fosters positivity and appreciation. By incorporating gratitude into your daily routine, you create an atmosphere of positivity that supports your success. Success-linked habits are not about dramatic overnight changes. They are about making small, incremental improvements that compound over time. Success is not something that happens in isolation. It is often a direct result of the people you surround yourself with. The individuals you choose to spend your time with play a significant role in shaping your mindset, influencing your actions, and impacting your overall trajectory toward success. The people around you can either lift you up, offering support, guidance, and encouragement, or they can drag you down, fostering negativity, doubt, and discouragement. To attract success, it is essential to surround yourself with positive influences, people who inspire you, challenge you, and help you grow. One of the most powerful ways to position yourself for success is to seek out mentors who can provide wisdom and guidance. Mentors are individuals who have already achieved what you are striving for and are willing to share their experiences, insights, and knowledge with you. By learning from someone who has walked the path before you, you can avoid many of the mistakes they made and fast-track your progress. A mentor can offer invaluable advice, help you stay focused on your goals, and encourage you to push through tough times. They provide a perspective that you may not have considered and can serve as a source of motivation when you feel uncertain or overwhelmed. Having a mentor is a great way to accelerate your journey toward success. In addition to mentors, it is important to surround yourself with a supportive network of peers who are also committed to growth and success. The people you associate with regularly have a profound impact on your mindset and energy. If you surround yourself with individuals who are negative, complacent, or uninspired, their attitudes will likely rub off on you, making it more difficult to stay motivated and focused on your goals. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with people who are driven, optimistic, and supportive, you create an environment that fosters your own success. Positive peers inspire you to be better, hold you accountable, and celebrate your victories along the way. They challenge you to push beyond your limits and offer encouragement during setbacks. It's important to remember that the influence of others doesn't just come from the people you physically interact with. It also extends to the content you consume and the communities you engage with. The books you read, the podcasts you listen to, and the social media accounts you follow all contribute to shaping your mindset and worldview. To attract success, you should seek out content that inspires, motivates, and educates you. Choose to immerse yourself in resources that promote personal development, growth, and positivity. By filling your mind with empowering messages and ideas, you create a mental environment conducive to success. The more you expose yourself to positive and uplifting content, the more it will influence your actions and attitude toward your goals. In addition to seeking positive influences, it's also important to be mindful of the people who may be holding you back. Toxic relationships, whether personal or professional, can be incredibly draining and detrimental to your success. These individuals may be negative, critical, or unsupportive of your goals, making it difficult for you to maintain the drive and motivation necessary for success. While it's important to approach relationships with empathy and understanding, you must also be willing to distance yourself from those who bring you down or hinder your growth. This doesn't mean that you should sever all ties with people who are struggling or who need your support, but it does mean recognizing when a relationship is unhealthy and making the conscious decision to protect your own energy. Surrounding yourself with positive influences means creating an environment where you can thrive and grow without the constant weight of negativity. Another way to surround yourself with positive influences is to engage in communities or networks that align with your values and aspirations. Whether through online forums, professional organizations, or personal development groups, being part of a like-minded community can provide you with a sense of belonging, support, and accountability. These communities offer a space to share ideas, ask questions, and learn from others who are on a similar journey. When you are surrounded by people who share your passion and drive, you are more likely to stay committed to your goals and continue pushing forward even when faced with obstacles. It's also essential to recognize that the people you choose to surround yourself with should encourage your personal growth. Success is not just about achieving external goals. It's about growing as an individual and becoming the best version of yourself. Surrounding yourself with individuals who challenge you to improve, who hold you accountable, and who encourage your self-reflection is a powerful way to accelerate your growth. These are the people who will push you outside of your comfort zone, help you develop new skills, and offer constructive feedback that helps you become better in every aspect of your life. They won't let you settle for mediocrity. Instead, they will inspire you to reach higher, think bigger, and aim for more. Your circle of influence also extends to how you interact with others. Being a positive influence in someone else's life can also attract success. When you uplift, support, and encourage others, you create a network of reciprocity. The more you give, the more you receive. By helping others succeed, you build relationships based on trust, respect, and mutual support. These relationships often come back to you in the form of opportunities, partnerships, and connections that can propel you toward your own success. The act of giving creates a sense of community and mutual growth, and in turn, you attract people who will support you in your own journey. As you continue to pursue your goals, remember that success is not just about what you achieve, it's about the people you become along the way. By choosing to surround yourself with positive, supportive, and growth-minded individuals, you create an environment that makes it easier to stay focused, motivated, and resilient in the face of challenges. The people around you shape your perspective, influence your actions, and ultimately determine your success. Whether through mentorship, positive peers, or supportive communities, the people you choose to surround yourself with will play a pivotal role in helping you attract success. By being intentional about the relationships you cultivate, you set yourself up for greater opportunities, growth, and achievement. One of the most powerful and often overlooked components of attracting success is the ability to develop mental resilience. Life is full of challenges, obstacles, and setbacks, and how you respond to these difficulties plays a significant role in determining your success. Resilience is not about avoiding adversity. Rather, it is about how you handle adversity when it inevitably comes your way. Mental resilience is the inner strength that allows you to persevere, adapt, and thrive even in the face of adversity. It is the ability to stay focused on your goals and maintain your drive, regardless of the difficulties or hardships that may arise. To develop mental resilience, the first step is to cultivate a mindset that views challenges as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable barriers. Many people see challenges as threats, causing them to feel anxious, overwhelmed, or defeated. This mindset creates a cycle of avoidance, where instead of taking action or facing the problem head-on, people retreat, give up, or procrastinate. However, resilient individuals see challenges as opportunities to learn, grow, and improve. They understand that obstacles are an inevitable part of any journey and that every challenge presents an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more capable. By shifting your mindset to one that embraces challenges as learning experiences, you can begin to see adversity as a stepping stone towards success, rather than an obstacle preventing you from achieving your goals. Another key aspect of developing mental resilience is building emotional control. Life's difficulties often trigger strong emotional reactions such as fear, frustration, anger, or self-doubt. While these emotions are natural, it is important not to let them control you or dictate your actions. Resilient people understand the power of emotional regulation. They do not allow negative emotions to dictate their decisions or derail their progress. Instead, they acknowledge their emotions, process them in healthy ways, and then refocus on their goals. Developing emotional control is a skill that allows you to stay calm and composed during stressful situations, enabling you to think clearly and make better decisions. By learning to manage your emotions, you can remain level-headed and focused, even when faced with unexpected challenges. Resilience also requires a strong sense of purpose and clarity about your goals. When you are deeply connected to your why and have a clear understanding of the purpose behind your actions, it becomes easier to stay motivated and committed even when things get tough. People who attract success know why they are pursuing their goals, and this sense of purpose fuels their resilience. When you have a compelling reason for doing what you do, setbacks and obstacles lose their power to derail you. Instead, they become temporary setbacks that you are determined to overcome. Clarity of purpose helps you stay focused on the bigger picture, even when you encounter difficulties. It provides you with the mental strength to push through adversity because you know that the challenges are part of the process of achieving something greater. Another important aspect of mental resilience is the ability to adapt to change. The world around us is constantly changing, and being able to adapt to new circumstances is a crucial skill for achieving success. Resilient individuals are flexible and open-minded. They do not become rigid or stuck in their ways when things do not go according to plan. Instead, they are willing to pivot, adjust their strategies, and find new solutions when faced with unexpected challenges. Adaptability is essential because success is rarely a linear journey. The ability to adjust to new circumstances, whether they involve changes in the market, unexpected setbacks, or shifts in personal circumstances, allows you to remain on course and continue moving forward. By cultivating adaptability, you increase your chances of success by remaining resourceful and open to new opportunities. In addition to adaptability, building a strong support network is another critical element of mental resilience. While resilience involves inner strength and the ability to handle challenges on your own, it does not mean that you must face everything alone. Resilient individuals understand the importance of having a strong support system in place. They surround themselves with people who offer encouragement, guidance, and perspective during difficult times. This network can include mentors, peers, family members, or friends who provide emotional support and help you maintain a positive outlook. When faced with setbacks or moments of doubt, having people to lean on can make all the difference. They can offer advice, share their experiences, or simply listen, providing you with the reassurance you need to keep moving forward. Mental resilience also involves maintaining a positive outlook, even in the face of adversity. Resilient people understand that their attitude toward challenges has a significant impact on how they experience them. Instead of dwelling on the negative aspects of a situation, they focus on the possibilities and opportunities that arise from it. They choose to see setbacks as temporary and view each difficulty as a lesson that brings them closer to their goals. This positive outlook allows them to maintain hope, stay motivated, and persist through difficult times. Cultivating optimism in the face of challenges is a powerful tool for building resilience and attracting success. Another key factor in developing mental resilience is the practice of self-care. Building resilience requires mental and physical energy, and neglecting your well-being can lead to burnout, stress, and a decline in overall performance. Resilient individuals recognize the importance of taking care of themselves, both physically and emotionally. This includes getting enough rest, exercising regularly, eating nutritious foods, and engaging in activities that promote mental and emotional well-being. When you prioritize self-care, you replenish your energy reserves, reduce stress, and improve your ability to handle difficult situations. Self-care is not a luxury, it is a necessity for maintaining resilience and sustaining long-term success. Finally, learning from failure is an integral part of developing mental resilience. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a natural part of the journey toward achieving your goals. Resilient individuals embrace failure as a learning experience rather than something to fear or avoid. They view failure as feedback that helps them improve and refine their approach. When something doesn't go as planned, instead of becoming discouraged or giving up, they analyze what went wrong, adjust their strategy, and try again. This mindset allows them to keep moving forward even after setbacks and to see failure as a necessary step toward eventual success. By reframing failure as a learning opportunity, you build resilience and strengthen your ability to persevere. Mental resilience is a key factor in attracting success because it enables you to overcome challenges, stay focused on your goals, and maintain your determination in the face of adversity. Building resilience involves developing a positive mindset, emotional control, adaptability, and a strong support system. By strengthening these qualities, you become more capable of navigating the ups and downs of life and staying on track toward your success. Resilience allows you to turn setbacks into opportunities, maintain a sense of purpose, and keep moving forward no matter the obstacles in your way. The importance of gratitude in attracting success cannot be overstated. Gratitude is often seen as a simple or even passive practice, but in reality, it has a profound impact on how you perceive the world, how you approach challenges, and how you interact with others. At its core, gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, which is a critical aspect of fostering a mindset that attracts success. When you cultivate a deep sense of gratitude, you begin to operate from a place of abundance rather than scarcity, and this shift in mindset directly influences your actions and your outcomes. The practice of gratitude starts with acknowledging the positive aspects of your life. In a world that often focuses on problems, challenges, and shortcomings, it's easy to overlook the many blessings and opportunities that already exist. Gratitude forces you to stop, reflect, and recognize the things in your life that you are thankful for, no matter how small they may seem. Whether it's the support of loved ones, the opportunity to learn new skills, or simply the ability to take a deep breath and appreciate the present moment, practicing gratitude allows you to see the beauty and richness of life. This simple act of recognition changes your internal narrative, replacing negative or limiting thoughts with an appreciation for what is already working in your life. When you consistently focus on gratitude, you begin to cultivate a positive mindset. A positive mindset is essential for attracting success because it influences your outlook on the future. When you are grateful for what you have, you are less likely to focus on what you don't have or what you are missing. This shift in perspective allows you to approach challenges and setbacks with optimism, knowing that you have the resources, skills, and support to overcome them. People with a positive mindset are more resilient in the face of difficulties because they view obstacles as temporary setbacks rather than insurmountable barriers. They are more likely to take action, learn from their mistakes, and keep moving forward, all of which are essential qualities for achieving long-term success. Gratitude also helps to enhance your relationships, which are a critical component of success. When you express gratitude to the people around you, you strengthen the bonds you share with them. People appreciate being acknowledged and valued, and when you regularly show appreciation for others, you create an environment of mutual respect and trust. This positive energy fosters collaboration, encourages teamwork, and opens the door to new opportunities. Whether in personal or professional settings, expressing gratitude builds rapport and creates an atmosphere of positivity that can have a ripple effect, attracting further success. Moreover, when you surround yourself with people who feel appreciated and valued, they are more likely to offer their support and encouragement, which is essential for achieving your goals. Another important aspect of gratitude is that it encourages a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. A scarcity mindset is one where you constantly feel like there is never enough time, resources, opportunities, or success. This mindset can lead to feelings of anxiety, fear, and competition, which can hinder your ability to take action and move forward. On the other hand, gratitude fosters an abundance mindset. When you are thankful for what you already have, you start to believe that there is always more to be gained, that opportunities are abundant, and that success is available to everyone. This mindset shift allows you to approach challenges with confidence and openness, knowing that the world is full of opportunities and resources that are available to those who are ready to embrace them. One of the most powerful aspects of gratitude is its ability to attract more of what you are thankful for into your life. The law of attraction suggests that what you focus on expands. When you focus on the positive things in your life, you attract more positive experiences and opportunities. By practicing gratitude, you train your mind to seek out the good, which then draws more of that goodness toward you. This is not to say that you should ignore challenges or pretend that everything is perfect, but rather that by focusing on what is going well, you open yourself up to more positive experiences. Gratitude allows you to focus your attention on the present moment and appreciate the small victories along the way, which creates a momentum of positive energy that can propel you forward. Gratitude also plays a key role in maintaining motivation. When you are constantly focused on your goals and the obstacles that stand in your way, it can be easy to become discouraged or lose sight of why you are pursuing them in the first place. Gratitude helps you reconnect with your deeper sense of purpose and reminds you of the progress you've already made. By taking the time to appreciate how far you've come, you fuel your motivation to continue pushing forward. Gratitude reinforces the belief that success is possible and that every effort, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your desired outcome. It helps you maintain a sense of hope and perseverance, even when the road ahead seems long or challenging. In addition to its internal benefits, gratitude can also positively influence your external reality. When you express gratitude outwardly, it strengthens your connection to the world around you. Gratitude has the power to create positive energy that radiates outward, attracting more positive people, experiences, and opportunities into your life. People are drawn to those who are positive, appreciative, and open, and by practicing gratitude, you become a magnet for success. Whether through small acts of kindness, expressing appreciation to others, or simply adopting a grateful attitude, you create an environment that supports your success. People are more likely to support you, collaborate with you, and open doors for you when they feel that you genuinely value and appreciate them. Finally, gratitude has a profound impact on your overall well-being, which is essential for sustaining long-term success. When you practice gratitude, you reduce stress, improve your mental health, and increase your overall happiness. This creates a sense of inner peace and balance that allows you to stay focused, energized, and motivated. When you feel good, you are more likely to take inspired action, make better decisions, and maintain a positive outlook. Gratitude improves your quality of life, which in turn supports your ability to achieve your goals and attract success. By incorporating gratitude into your daily routine, you begin to cultivate a mindset that is open, positive, and receptive to success. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in your life, and this shift in perspective has a powerful impact on your actions, relationships, and overall success. The more you practice gratitude, the more you will find that success begins to flow toward you effortlessly. Gratitude is not only an essential practice for personal happiness, but it is also a key ingredient in the formula for attracting success in all areas of life.